In this video, we'll create our first scene. So what we will do for that, we will maybe add a square, add a plane here. This plane, we will maybe put 6 meters there to have a human shape, human size shape here. So let's say it will be here a room, okay? Let's go there now and duplicate that one, okay? Make a rotation into the x-axis, 90 degrees, and put it with GY3 into this location. Like this, we have a first wall. So now we will manage the height of that. The height will not be, the size will not be 6 meters into that axis here. So by default we have 6 and 6. I guess it's that one that we want to use. Maybe 2.5, it's okay for a wall, 2 meter. And now we can put it there. So with a location, with a Z location, okay, we can see the Z location. It might be GZ 1.25 and it should be perfect now. Good. So we'll make the same with a second wall that we could put there. We will enable the grid again to put it well into the place that we want. Perfect. And we'll make air 90 degrees on top view, and like that we have this kind of shape. Okay, good, perfect. We could add maybe some little details there to make it more like a room, and we will make it very quickly actually. I will duplicate that wall, let it there into, with the right click, make a SZ to put it, to make this kind of shape, okay? So what I will do is 2 walls at once. So I will duplicate them, SZ like this, okay? GZ to put it there, like so. And we would like to add some thickness there. So by default, it's not something that we see here possible, but what we can do is add a modifier, generate here, solidify, that helps us to have some thickness into our shape. We can see that on the first one we have it. So what we will do, we want something positive, so we will add this kind of shape now, and we will use the same add modifier, generate, solidify, and put it with a positive value. So now we have more a room shape like this. Good. What we could do as well is make some openings with a cube, for example. Let's say the openings will be some windows. I can put one there. The shape, the size of it might be maybe 80 centimeters, so 0.8, something like that, and maybe 1.20 here on the z-axis, maybe, okay, something like this. And we could now add them there and there. Maybe we can put one here, and put one there, okay? Perfect. So we'll have 2 windows on that side. And now you can use the edit here boolean and make a difference. So you can play with the shortcuts of the boolean tools after. With this you can make control minus and it will be the brush one, okay, and control shift minus, it will just give you directly the boolean. Now we would like to import the objects. So let's say this will be the room, okay? And you can rename the objects as well. so can be very important. So this one will be the floor. This one will be the wall. Okay, this one will be let's call it frame. Okay, this one will be the wall too, and this one will be the frame too. Good. Perfect. So now we have our objects to add some other objects, the one that we did model. So how we add objects from another project? The main tool for that is here, file here, and you have append. Append will give you the possibility to go here into the source files. Here I did save everything there. So we can start to go inside other blend files and find things inside. So if I take, for example, modeling with primitives there, okay, we can see that I have all the informations that are inside my file. And one of those informations that are very important is the collections here. We have the chair, the floor lamp, the table lamp. We will take everything with Shift and append. And we can see that now we have our collections that are well organized. So it did come inside room because I did select room in the beginning, but I put it out like this. And now we have what we want. So now I can make these objects with the right size, okay, more or less. So I will maybe make this table in front view, maybe a table, it's 90 centimeters, I would say, the height of it, more or less. Okay, so something like that. Okay, let's say. And now we can scale everything to make it correct. Okay, so maybe we could move this over there, maybe over there into the x-axis to have something like that. And maybe I will duplicate the chair, so I will select all of it. So what I can do, I can select that one and I can select hierarchy. Like this, it will give me everything inside the chair like that. And I will duplicate into the y-axis, make a rotation 90 degrees into the z-axis, Shift R, it was 180, not 90 degrees like that. So we have already something there. Good. Now I would like to add my desk here. Let's go for that. And maybe the lamps as well. So the lamps here, I will use the face project and align rotation to target. Like this, I'm sure that it will come directly into my table, for example. So let's go for this. We have here something into the object directly that I could put here. And maybe the big one as well, I could put it there in the corner and scale it down. Good. If these lines are a little annoying into the view, what I can do is remove relationships lines, because we know that there is a connection between them, so it's not really useful to have them directly. I will not make the frames of the windows here and everything, but for sure you can. And maybe I will go and find for the rest of the objects that I have. So I will make another file append. What I do, I select my scene collection like this. The collections that I will search and that I will append will come inside the scene collection. So I will make file append here, and I will append now into the using booleans here. And what I do, I will find the collections, and if I did organize well, that's why it's very important to rename your collections and to rename your objects. You can select everything here and append everything. So we have the grills that we can hide, first of all, and we have the other objects that we can use. So let's go for, we will hide this and hide that one as well. Let's go for this one first. Okay, we'll make the same height of the table, more or less. It should be like that. And with a GY, we could put it against the wall. Now we'll make the same. We will select here the chair and make a right click and select hierarchy. Like this, we have everything, and make a Shift D and put it there. Make a rotation into the Z-axis 180, and we have our chair in front of the desk. Good. Perfect. You can add some little rotation to make things more randomness and to add some randomness, just like that, with RZ, as you want, as you need, to make it more natural. Okay, it's not what I want to do here, but yeah, usually you can add this into your scene. What I will add now is my mug. So the mug will be maybe on the desk, so I will scale it down, or maybe no, it will be there, and with RZ, little rotation, and Shift D and a little rotation again. Okay, like this we have our mugs into our table. Good, perfect. Now I would like to put my USB key maybe on the desk. Works well. Perfect. Little detail. RZ, G, and put it there. Maybe we have to and make RZ. And now we have more details into our scene. So you can, for example, if we want another lamp, but with another shape, maybe what we can do very easily is to use the S value. It works for some objects, not all of them, but let's go into the table lamp here and select that one and select hierarchy as well. So we'll make Shift D and put it there. Good. Maybe we want a different lamp, so we'll scale it here and scale into the Z-axis. So now we have different shape. Okay, and we could put it there, for example. Good. So we have, I can remove that one. I did duplicate it. It was not a good idea at first. We could add maybe some little details. Maybe the grid will help us as well. So if we want to make a grid like here, for example, let's add a cube and maybe scale it down and put it there. Okay, little grids. Okay, so now what I'm sure that this cube is well oriented and well located. So what I will do, I will make a Shift S cursor to select it like this. I will use it after. And now I can make a Control Shift minus to make the hole first, and I can select my grill. Okay, so maybe I will start with that one. Okay, easy one. Scale it down, make a Shift S selection to cursor, make a rotation into the x-axis 90 degrees and scale it down until it fits what I have here. Okay, perfect. We have our grill. And maybe we can add some frames on the wall very easily. I will just model it very quickly. So I will make a frame collection. Okay, I will hide everything except this one with Control key. Make a Shift C to put back my cursor in the center. Make add cube. So the frame, it's very easy to make. I will make SZ like that. Okay, and Shift D, Z, and S, just to have this kind of shape inside the other. And now I can select the first one and the second one and use the difference. And now I have a frame. maybe a little SZ to have something good there. In front view, I will be sure that I put this above there, and Control A, apply all transforms like this. I'm sure it's well oriented. And now I can put back everything. And now it will stick on the wall directly like that. So maybe we can put one here like this, and maybe one like that. And maybe another one here. But with Alt S, okay, and scale it down into the Z-axis like this. Or maybe we can put one there maybe. Yeah, good. And maybe that one here. Perfect. And you can see that you can add your objects directly with this. So this thing is very powerful if you use well the origin of the object. So the object has to have, needs to have the right origin, and for that you need to make it when you model the object before. So that's why if you don't do that, it will be complicated to stick your objects into the others. Okay, so this is our little first scene. Maybe we can add a carpet maybe in the center, so very easily with a shape like this. A circular carpet, let's go for that. Maybe we take a cylinder with something at 64 and with depth very little, 0.01. Okay, something like that. Yeah, it looks good. And I will put it above with GZ, and again without this one first. Okay, to have a shape like this. And now we have this kind of shape that we can use as well. I will make Control A location to be sure that we have everything set well. And now I can come back with this one and put it somewhere I want into our scene, maybe somewhere near here. Okay, I can add another here chair. So for that, I will just select hierarchy like this, make Shift D, put it somewhere there, and make a rotation into the Z-axis 90 degrees, negative if you want to put it well. And now we have our chair that is well set. Okay, and that's it for our little scene. So you see that it will be very powerful to work with these tools, but first of all you need to know how to model here with the primitives, how to use the center, the origins, how to use the parenting. And that's why it's very important before using the edit mode that we will see into the next video. Before using the edit mode, just in object mode, you can do already a lot of stuff. So that's why it's very important to know well the tools like that. So I recommend you to make all these little exercises. You can play with other objects as well. Maybe you can make some pens or some cameras, or I don't know. Make your little ideas and objects with already the tools that you have, and try to make simple shapes, not too much complicated. With edit mode after we can make some more complex things, and that's what we will do in the next chapter.